Hello world, it is Tuesday, August 4th, 2020 in Defiance, Ohio, and it's kind of an overcast day. It's trying to get sunny. Sprinkled a little bit this morning. I was able to get out for a bike ride, but my legs felt tired, so I went a little shorter distance and not quite as fast. But it was still good to be outside and to be moving. The next couple of days are supposed to be a little on the cooler side, so if you've been avoiding going outside because of the temperature, this week might be a good week to get out. It's looking like we may actually be able to open our windows at night over the next few days, those of us who have air conditioning anyway. And then it's supposed to be hot again the following week. Today's devotional is entitled Too Busy for an Angel, and it's written by Marche Greer. And Marche bases the devotion upon Hebrews 13:2 from the New International Version. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing so, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. And Marche writes, we all have special encounters with people who remind us to value each other's humanity. These are our angels. One day I watched a middle-aged black man enter a Starbucks a few minutes after me. People avoided contact with him as he jollily said, "Good morning." I wasn't surprised that he was getting the silent treatment in this white suburban coffee shop. His dark skin and tattered clothing marked him as different, and people greeted his genuine kindness with suspicion. I made eye contact and said a quick hello. Without realizing, he interpreted my glance as an invitation to sit across from me and chat. He said I had kind eyes, so he knew I would listen. His family was afraid to be around him because he was HIV positive. He started to cry as he told me he was trying to get his life together, but no one would give him a chance after his incarceration. I encouraged him to not give up on himself and invited him to come to church with me. We parted ways. I haven't seen him since. Wherever he is, I hope he knows that when I looked at him and told him he mattered, I meant it. And that when I listened, I actually heard him. As I fight to end systemic oppression, I have to remind myself to slow down and listen to the stories of individuals who are impacted by that oppression. Collective liberation starts with us recognizing our shared humanity, perhaps with a stranger at Starbucks who just needs someone to hear them. And Marche's prayer. Thank God there are angels among us. Amen. I think that's an important point she makes, her statement, about recognizing our shared humanity. That is so critical. When you see someone down on their luck, struggling, whatever, or even someone who maybe approaches you with anger and, I don't know, divisiveness, as what's happening more and more these days. The best way to respond is to recognize your shared humanity so that you don't respond in kind, so that you respond in compassion and understanding. And if someone has a story to tell, really listen. Take the time to really listen to their story. Don't necessarily try to fix them or find solutions for them, but just listen to their story deeply. And if it's something that you have never experienced and can't imagine ever experiencing, don't negate their story. Take it for what they've told you and take it as truth for them. So think about that as you go through the day, as you come across people. Think about your shared humanity. Not just people here in Defiance, but around the world. Talk to you tomorrow.